Hello everybody, in this video we're going to take a look at how to beat the Act 2 boss, the Collector, using a fully maxed out Defect. The current deck that I'm using is going to be a channel heavy deck with focus on power cards, so focusing on things like electrodynamics and storm for the most part, and static discharge would be the other one as well, which is right there. So those are the big ones that I have in play right now. Essentially the deck is meant to be a channel deck. You'll see that I have channel, 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 channel. This deck is meant for burning through lots of orbs very, very quickly and keeping the wheels in motion. So with that, because of the power cards and how many of them are and just the normal cost of certain cards, I did choose to do the Snecko Eye for this one, just so that I could sometimes get some free plays or even electrodynamics as being free or cheaper than 2. And when you think about it, you have better odds of electrodynamics being cheaper than it normally is, because it's normally a 3 or a 2 cost. So alright, that being said, I do have pen nib in place for when I actually do attacks. I don't rely on attacks heavily. I focus more so on defenses and passives with my orbs than I do with actual attacks. Otherwise he starts with vulnerable, and I have a whole bunch of potion slots, so I have lots and lots and lots and lots of potions. Now, as far as this fight goes, it's not overly complex. Really what you got to do is you got to manage the minions that come up and then just keep some pressure on him. The more you kill the minions, the more likely he is to go into this phase here and want to summon more of them. If you let them out there doing their own thing, they're going to just keep doing buffs and attacks, and you'll eventually get overwhelmed. So Storm, whenever I play a power card, channel 1 lightning. That's a big method that I'm working with right now. Play all my free stuff first, and then I can either do 2 attacks or do an AoE. This doesn't exhaust, so there's no point not playing it. I can either play 2 cards or just 1 chaos. This one here isn't critical at this point here. I'm going to put some damage on him while I still can, and then we'll get started. So my deck is small enough that electrodynamics comes up usually pretty soon, unless it's the very last draw. It came up as a 3 cost. Not terrible, but not great. This would be an instance where I might want to use a energy potion. Just because everything is so expensive in this piece here. Let's do 0 cost, and then it's not going to kill those guys. That's okay. I think in the interest of getting the boss whittled down, I have so many potions to work with, plus Entropic Brew, that using my energy potion now to put bullseye on him is a good idea. Just to keep his damage going down quicker. These guys will go down eventually without too much trouble. I have more than enough health to get through this entire fight. And with that lock on him, I'm going to get a couple of really good turns on him. He'll be down to nothing before he can recover. Now, we did ultimately miss out on static discharge just because we didn't have the energy for it, but that's okay. We can still keep on keeping on here, and now we're just burning through lightning, and he still has his lock on. His days are extremely, extremely numbered, so he'll have to get a couple of really, really good pot shots to take me out. But yeah, he's going into some debuff mode, as well as going into summoning probably. Not a lot of good 0 costs on this one. I'm going back with the lock on just because of the extra passive damage. It's not much because I don't have a ton of focus, but what are you going to do? So it would have been nice if I had 1 more focus. I could have got 1 extra damage out of those. Alright, so a little debuff city. That's not the end of the world. He's still focusing on summoning on his end. And I'm just going to keep on burning through orbs, and he's not going to be able to get another attack off really before he's dead. So If I can cycle through one more time, I'll hit him with Darkness. Otherwise, everything I just put on him and he should be toast. Although, would have liked to have a little bit better draw on this last turn. I got 6 in the bank here. I just need to hit for 7. This is 2. This is 8. If I could do 8 damage. So I just have to think here. There we go. Do that. Alright, so we're covered. Because these guys are minions, they disappear with the boss. So, ideally, if you have a good bank of defense, this is a lot easier to manage. He can certainly overwhelm you with those minions if you let him. But AoE is pretty much key. If you're playing with a defect, you should be focusing on trying to get electrodynamics as soon as humanly possible. It's not something you want to wait around for. The very first chance it's available, you should be taking it. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave those below. Otherwise, we will see you again next time.
Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please show your continued support by hitting that like button, and be sure to check out both my YouTube channels for new content all the time. And always remember, peace is a lie, there's only passion. We'll see you next time.